Alright, DCS 2.9 is now available, and we have many very interesting features. But now I will see in this short video a little bit about deep learning supersampling. You can see in the description of my video the specs of my rig. Let's put some music here. I love the theme of the F-18 Hornet. And yep, this is my actual settings. So as you can see, is nothing too high, but it looks fantastic actually. But in order to make a fair comparison, I'm gonna change these settings I have now in presets. I'm gonna change it to VR. VR is usually the standard settings that we use, and then we go up to get a better result. So without deep learning supersampling, just VR. So I'm gonna click OK and launch a little mission so you can see the effect, and then I'm gonna switch into my original settings and launch the same mission so we can make a judgment about this deep learning supersample technology, now finally incorporated by Eagle Dynamics in the simulator. So let's go. Well, we are here. This is a mission running without deep learning supersampling. It looks good, fairly amazing, but look at this. Look at this. Take a look of this. There's a lot of variation between the frame time and the amount of frames injected by the system, processed by the system. And the graph below show me that there is a lot of time in between frame by frame. So the frames per second have a lot of variation. That's the fundamental problem. If you have a little variation between the frames, you have a stable simulation. You are stable. And we are running in VR settings. VR settings are now the lowest ones, but they are low. Oh, this beautiful airplane. It's gonna... Let's go, buddy. Oh yeah, fantastic. I love this cruise. My ex called this little personnel Jaquelinos. It's a first story. But well, going back here, this is a big problem. It's not consistent, the amount of frames per second delivered by the system. Of course, we can ask for requests, takeoff and fly and stuff, but at the end of the day, this is not good for virtual reality. And I've been flying like this for 2 years probably. I know my rig, my system is not the best one, but it can run VR, so definitely something that it can be done. But because of the processor, probably I have a bottleneck. And of course there is always options, but look at this, come on.
Altitude.
It's a lot of variation. It is not fairly stable. Oh my god. Whoa. But it's doable. It's playable. Yeah, fantastic. Well, now I'm gonna switching to deep learning super sampling and see if there is any difference. So let's go. All right, here I am again. Now I'm going to show you my settings again. You can see this time now I'm using deep learning super sampling and another options change. The option I was using was the defect VR without deep learning super sampling, but now I'm using custom one. It's a big change. It definitely is, but let's go to the mission so you can make a judgment for yourself about this development. Deep learning super sampling, but you know the technology. It takes an image of low resolution, then enlarge it, and then refine the loss of information using artificial intelligence. Very complex algorithms they are using to do this. It's the same mission. So the thing is, in other videos, jabbers for example, people are telling you you have ghosting, and you will have ghosting because ghosting is part of the downsides of this technology, deep learning super sampling. You just can't have these super sampling algorithms without ghosting, especially if they are management by AI. But yeah, so let's see the. Oh, there you have it, no? We have a lot of variation again, but we have a lot of variation with higher settings and same specs, the same specs, higher settings. So this is good. So let's go. We'll fly. And let's take off a little bit of. What's the name of this? Well, it disappeared. A beautiful airplane. I really love the Vikings. They really are amazing. And it's a little bit more consistent for me. So let's go. For burner. Come on. Oh my god, you can see ghosting in that control moving. Let's go. Yeah, babe. Amazing. Flaps up. And now you can see a little bit of difference. It's more consistent. There is no this wild timing between the frames. Look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Look at that. And again, you have higher settings in the same system, in the same rig, with the same specs. It's a huge change. The water is high, the clouds are high, and in general, I can tell you this is fantastic. It's not amazing, it's not a game change, not at this stage, but oh my god, yeah. This is wonderful, this is wonderful. And it is stable, look at that. is not showing me this wild variation of frames per second. No, not anymore. And I have higher settings right here. So I think that's it. Of course, this is the first iteration of 2.9. I think it's a change log. I'm not sure, probably. But the incorporation of deep learning supersampling, it's great technology, especially for those of us who get Nvidia. Oh my God! Come on, F18, yeah! Especially for those of us that buy Nvidia cards, and it's kind of a waste of money because, well, there is the carrier. I was telling you, it's kind of a waste of money, not time but money, because you can't use a big portion, a big part of the investment you are doing in an Nvidia card. Until today, we now can use deep learning supersampling. It's gonna make a formation fly with this Viking. Beautiful airplane, beautiful airplane. And well, that's it. You can see a little bit of ghosting, I see it. Now it's not possible because I'm too close. But as fast as moving an airplane, the more, if it is moving faster, more ghosting effect you will see. And if you are moving very fast and away of the airplane, you will see a wild ghosting effect. But I'm not trying to invent any terms on anything like that. It just is what is happening. It is what it is. Deep learning supersampling is not something that solves all the performance problems in video games, but it's a great solution. Oh, this is the old one. Yeah, because I put this to work as a tanker. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I love this airplane, the Viking S3B. Yeah, fantastic airplane. So there you have it. It's more consistent. I have settings higher, same specs. You can check the specs of my rig in the description of the video. Look at it. Look at this. It's great. It's fantastic. So I think this is a good moment to end this video. Hellray came out.